The corridors of justice now, and the Supreme Court has pointed out legal, policy and institutional flaws in the management of the country's elections. As such, the Apex Court has proposed a raft of measures to the electoral body, IEBC, to safeguard electoral management. So in a detailed judgment of the presidential election petition, the Supreme Court noted for optimal functioning of the Electoral Commission, urgent reforms were required. And as Sam Ogina now reports, the Supreme Court has restated the need to extend the 14-day period within which to hear and determine a presidential election petition.
The Supreme Court of Kenya submitted its detailed judgment in the 2022 presidential election petition. While the court dismissed the petition filed by Azimio la Umoja leader Raila Odinga, among others, the Apex Court has, however, pointed out fundamental flaws in the electoral management that require urgent reforms. On election technology that sparked controversy of alleged rigging, staging of Forms 34As, and allegations of foreign interference to make it serve as foolproof and diffuse suspicion of external interference, the Apex Court has directed the Commission to restrict access to its servers to only IEBC staff during the electioneering period. Likewise, the Supreme Court has called for the delinking of servers supporting elections from that serving the Commission's internal administrative work. The Apex Court urging the Commission to ensure separate and distinct servers for these functions. The Commission has been urged to simplify the outlook of the primary Form 34A used to enter presidential election results at the polling station. The Apex Court in its decision wants the form restructured to include a column for stray ballots and also consider only one section for total valid votes. The Commission has also been challenged to put in place measures to allow for special voting. In the petition, it was argued a number of Kenyans, mostly staffers of IEBC, had been locked out from voting given they were participating in moderating the exercise, this disenfranchising them from exercising their democratic right. Meanwhile, Parliament has been tasked to come up with legislation and regulatory framework on the separate policy and administrative mandates of the Commission, essentially to demystify and provide clarity between the roles of the commissioners and the Secretariat. Likewise, the Commission has been tasked to develop its own guidelines that separate policy, strategy, and oversight responsibility of the chairperson and the commissioners. This after IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati was accused of allegedly unilaterally running the verification and tallying of the presidential results while excluding the dissenting 4 IEBC commissioners who disowned the final presidential results. To avert instances of blame game and boardroom implosion that marred the declaration of the presidential election results, the Apex Court has called for legislative and administrative definition of the roles of the Commission's chairperson, the commissioners, the chief executive officer, IEBC staff members, and other third parties. This after Chebukati was accused of designating his commissioner's peripheral roles at the National Tallying Centre that did not involve the core mandate of tallying and verifying of the results. The Supreme Court has once again restated its position for the need to extend the 14-day period within which to hear and determine a presidential election petition. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV, Nairobi.